why they would try to trade the guy. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me at all. What's poppin'? It's your boy B Shack, aka Dan. And yo, today I got a new kind of thing I'm going to do, which is going to be weird for you. I think today I got something I want to break out. And today I'm talking 2K. I'm talking specifically MyCareer. Some love it, some hate it. I love it. And so whenever I speak of it or criticize it, my points are always out of love. And I believe that anytime you critique out of love, the critique is always constructive. Opposed to those who critique out of hate or just a critique. Fix your server! Fix your server! It's more or less pointless. Today is a love story, or a love letter to 2K about MyCareer. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hard eyes. You know, 2K itself has had many inceptions of MyCareer. Starting from when it first started was just kind of a thing where it's more or less you without a story. I mean, there was little things here or there where you get to pick and choose, but it was always just basically based on your personality growing, and it was still small. It wasn't as grand as it grew to be. Fast forward to 2K16, last year's edition. Last year's edition was the first time where they actually implemented a story. Some could say 2K15, maybe 2K14 had a story because they had cutscenes, but it really wasn't a linear story. It was more of cutscenes here or there to help progress what it was. 2K16 changed all that by adding Spike Lee called me, I'm trying to get on, to the storyline and letting him kind of create a fictional story, which you were the main star of. Some loved it, some hated it. I loved it. Then again, I'm a Spike Lee fan. Spike Lee called me, I'm trying to get on. I just want to get on. I take a movie role anywhere. I'm big, black. What's up? I felt like 2K was on the right path when it did the story because it became immersive. It became a story which you wanted to see what was going to happen next. I don't think a lot of people appreciated it for that. Their loss. I feel like a lot of people were happy to complain about it. Fix your server! Fix your servers! All this lag! All this lag! Ah! Fix your servers! Fix your servers! They taking our jobs! I tell people all the time, the best measurement of a video game is, the best measurement of anything that you enjoy is always the amount of time you can lose enjoying it. That goes with games, it comes with activities, hobbies, spending time with people. Anytime that you lose track of time when you're with someone or doing something, that's how much you enjoy it. And whenever I play 2K, whenever I have free chance to play, I can lose track of time playing it because I enjoy the game itself. Even though it can be frustrating, it's still fun. I love it for everything that it is. I love it for everything I think it can be. With that being said, this edition of 2K17 does have its flaws with MyCareer. MyCareer itself is an RPG. A sports RPG, which makes it very, very interesting. You do create a player, you do watch his levels grow up, you watch him progress. You can add on different armors, gain attributes. So in a way, it is a sports RPG where 2K kind of fails, which I don't think, again, I don't know if you can call it a fail because MyCareer itself isn't that old. MyCareer is what, approximately about 8, I want to say 7, I don't know. If y'all do know how many years MyCareer it is, I want to say 6 at the least, 8 at the most years old. And the storyline itself is just now growing, so that's 2 years, 3 years at the most years old. So I can see where it has room to grow into something better, and each year it has progressed. I feel like this storyline, I have not gotten as far as some of you guys are. Thankfully, I have social media, so I can see where the storyline is progressing through other people, and I can see that everyone is experiencing the same story. That within itself is a problem for me, because I want my story to be specifically tailored to me and my team, and I don't know if that's possible for 2K to do what they want to do, and for 2K to want to create a atmosphere or a story that is truly immersive and tailored to each player in their specific position and specific team and specific standings in that current situation. Then that will be the apex. MyCareer will be at its greatest, because I don't think that me and Justice should have the same storyline that someone else in Justice has, who is struggling. For those who are unaware, the storyline this year of 2K17, I mean, is a story of you being drafted alongside with another younger player who goes in the second round. Justice is a 4-year college stud. Often he was skipped through the first round because of his size and people undervalued him, but he's a workhorse. 2K, you ain't low too for that. We all noticed that Justice rating jumps up extremely high. Look, we get it. We get it, 2K. Y'all trying to say that practice helps people get better at stuff, but nobody gets that better that quickly. I mean, I looked at, I think Justice starts at like a 70 or 60 something at his rating. Like 2 months in, he's at an 89. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. But anyway, I feel like Justice himself. That's on the tongue. What is that? Oops. So Justice himself is played by Michael B. Jordan, of course. He did excellent. I'm a Michael B. Jordan fan. Michael B. Jordan, get at me. I'm trying to get on. Movie roles, something, man. I could be. I don't think I'm way bigger than you, so I can't be your stunt double. But you know, I could be like a dude in the background, an extra. I'm big and black. What's up? I love Michael B. Jordan. He's great. I was a fan of him when he was Wallace in The Wire, Creed. Even though everybody seemed to hate the Fantastic Four Fox because it was trash, it was horrible. But he was great in that too. Michael B. Jordan plays the role excellently. I find his storyline dope, but the flaw in the story is, this is spoiler alert for those who care, or those who haven't got that far and really want to be surprised when it gets there. You might want to cut off the video right here. Spoiler alert. Still here? You still here? Alright, for those who still care and still here, what happens is eventually your team starts to trade rumors of trade talks for just now. This is where it's flawed. Think of it in this context. Your NBA team is a small market team. It lucked up and had a top 10 draft pick, picked you, then picked this person, and they are underperforming. Then they say that instead of keeping both, what we can do is trade this guy who is a second round pick but is performing well, and we can go ahead and put him on the trade block and get some vets for him, or maybe even more picks. See, that makes sense. I can see that. I can see a struggling team picking up something, and here's rumors of Justice being worth something. That if your team is struggling on my team and Justice is on the trade block, that makes sense. But my instance, I got drafted to the Bucks, 10th round pick. Me and Justice are second in the East. Our duo's working. Orange juice is flourishing. We're talked about. No team, especially the Bucks, that are currently second in the East, and I'm in January. No team would talk about trading that person. I'm in December. No team, that especially not the Bucks, would want to break up that squad. So that it confuses me. Now I can understand again if it was like the Bulls and it was like a low round pick and they wanted more than what they were getting. I would get trading Justice. I would get cutting Denver. But no team. I can understand a lot of teams with a lot of historic value, or teams that were on the cusp last year and then drafted them and they're still not there. But teams that were horrible last year that were on the cusp of getting to the playoffs this year would not trade him. Teams that were horrible last year and doing great this year would not trade him. Teams that are doing horrible and in the middle of the pack would not trade him. So I'm only seeing one storyline in which that would be something that would be applicable, for lack of a better word. Maybe that is the best word for it. Applicable. I'll be reading. Not disrespecting the storyline, because again, the storyline is great. I just want it to be as great as it can be. I want it to be better than great, because I love 2K. Love 2K. I love you guys. I want a storyline to be reminiscent of the old pick your own adventure. Every action you have changes your storyline specifically. I don't think that anything I've done has changed that storyline. I think that storyline is very linear, and regardless of what I've done or how successful my team is, Justice is still going to be in trade talks. Regardless of how bad my team is, Justice is still going to be in trade talks. And I feel like you missed out on a great opportunity. I feel like one of the great storylines could have been the fact that me and Justice are your MyCareer dude, and Justice pretty much comes in as rookies and takes the top spots away from veterans who've been there for longer. That's a great story, because that's real too. You talk about the inner chemistry that is going on, or if the vets got put up on a trade block because they were trying to make some more supplemental pieces around you two. Now that would be a great storyline. Now again, not disrespecting you guys, because I don't want to be like those guys online that's still on here talking about fix your servers, the lag, oh the badges are OP, I can't have fun on this game, I don't know. I don't want to be them. I'm not them. I love you guys. I just don't want you guys to rest on the reviews of it being great. I want you guys to continue to do better. And I think everybody as a community that really truly enjoys the game and can constructively criticize it but still loves it wants the same, especially for those who are the fans of the MyCareer. Like, it's just hard for me to sometimes really sit there and I'm like this, why would they want to trade Justice? And like, we're like Jordan and Pippen. You wouldn't trade Pippen, would you? Did they ever talk about trading Pippen? I don't think so. I feel like it was a lot of other storylines that could be more specifically tailored. A team that's pushing to be the #1 seed in the East that didn't make the playoffs last year. I mean, you could deal with, I don't know, I feel like butting heads wouldn't work because Justice is so humble. And even if I were to be a jerk and miss practices, I don't feel like Justice would he'd throw a little bit of shade. Just throw a little bit of shade here and there, and I'd be like, hey bro, chill out, because you can't catch a fade in this locker room, real talk. No, don't you about every bit, I don't know, 6'2", 6'1", or how tall Justice is. I'm 6'6", 6'7", bro. I'll fade you real quick. Clippers, it's Clipper season out here. I feel like anybody who's actually enjoyed the MyCareer can actually attest to this whole idea that the storyline itself may not seem specific to them. It just seemed very linear. It feels like we're just kind of going through a process, and that kind of takes away from the fun of it. The critique is, I wish it was more tailor-made to my specific team, position, and standings, and team history. It's not here or there. I'm just stating my opinion for you guys. That's it. Just let you know right now, I don't get why they would try to trade the guy. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me at all. But again, this is all out of love, 2K. This is 2K. This is right from the heart right here, 2K. This is a piece of me. It's a love letter to you guys. I want you to know your flaws, but I want you to know I love yous. I want yous. I just want you to do better by us all in the 2K community, baby. again, 2K, it's all love. You guys keep doing y'all thing. You know, y'all can always hit me up too. You know, I'm out here. Oh man, 2K. I feel like I need. I think the game needs more. I do motion cap stuff too. You know, if you need a guy that falls, I can be like Shaq. If you need like an animation for Shaq falling, I can do that. Can bring that to you guys. Call me. I'm trying to get on. That's it. I'm just trying to get on. Help your boy out. Down in the comments. Hey, if you agree with me, tell me your favorite parts about MyCareer. Tell me your favorite parts about. Tell me did you agree with my points? Did you think that I was off base? Do you love the storyline like I love it? Just tell me something. Tell me something. I just want your boy want to hear something. Let me know what you thinking about MyCareer so far. Or how far are you along in the story? Also send this to 2K if you can. Tag me. YouTube. You know, I'm trying to get on. I'm just doing me. Help me out, please. Anyway though, hey, make sure to subscribe, share, like, all that other good stuff. Comment, like I said earlier, down below. I think it's where it's up. It's down here, right? It is down here. It's down at the bottom, the comment section. Okay, yeah, it's down there. So if you want to comment, hey, it's down there for you. Do it now. But anyway, as I always say, man, be easy. Hope you enjoyed this, man. Peace.